Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Luke. Welcome back to another video. Today this is going to be a follow-up of a video I did almost a year ago, and this is the top 10 reasons why you should switch from console gaming to PC gaming. Now this video is actually going to be the top 8 reasons why you should switch from console gaming to the PC. And let's get right on into this. There is some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay going on in the background. They are definitely not my best gameplays, so sorry about that, but it's just something basically just to go over the top of the commentary. And the commentary is something that you should be listening to as it's got all the information in. So reason number 1 why you should switch from console to the PC is control schemes. Now, the mouse and keyboard are the standard PC gaming input devices, but they aren't the only ones. You can plug a games controller into your PC and play games in the same way you play them on a games console. Microsoft's Xbox 360 controller is the gold standard here, as many console games are ported from Xbox to PC and work with the Xbox controller exactly as they do on the console. The controller is ideal for the many games designed with it in mind, particularly console games that were ported to PC. Mouse and keyboard are still great input devices though. Play a first person shooter game with a mouse and you'll be able to aim much better than with joysticks on a controller. Play Dota 2, League of Legends or a real-time strategy game and you'll appreciate the precision and quick input afforded by a mouse and keyboard. PC gaming is all about choice. You have a choice between different input devices. Reason number 2 is hardware choice. Consoles don't offer hardware choice, which is both a strength and a weakness. Everyone gets the same box for the same price. This means that game developers can optimize for specific hardware, but it also means that everyone has to use the lowest common denominator hardware. The Xbox 360 was released in 2005 and people were still using that same hardware in 2013. PC gamers saw huge increases in hardware power and graphics over those 8 years. You can play many PC games on low settings on just about any computer being released today. What will really hold you back in most cases is the graphics card. To play PC games well, you'll want to get a dedicated Nvidia or AMD graphics hardware instead of integrated Intel graphics. Other components like CPU and RAM are also very important in a gaming PC. You can build a gaming PC or buy one. Hardware doesn't have to be upgraded constantly. A gaming PC from a few years ago can still play modern games on high settings today. You can build a gaming PC for about the same price as a console, maybe slightly more expensive but not too much. And you can easily get great hardware for under £700. You'll be saving money when it comes to buying games afterwards. Reason number 3 why you should ditch consoles and come over to the PC side is graphics. PC games have better graphics than console games. The hardware is just much more powerful. Even today, the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 just can't compete with the graphics a PC can produce. Unfortunately, many games are designed for consoles and PCs at the same time, so the PC may see the same graphics or just a few extra bells and whistles. If you want the best graphics possible, they'll always be on PC. This will be even more true as PCs continue to advance over the next 8 years or so, while the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 remain frozen in time. I'm not even getting into the Wii U here. Its hardware is even slower and further behind. The Wii U is great for playing Nintendo games, but its hardware just isn't competitive. Gaming PCs can already run games at 1080p today, while consoles are either pushing 720p or struggling to offer good performance at 1080p. High resolutions are possible and we'll definitely see PCs running games at 4K resolutions long before consoles can do this. Sorry, I had a stutter there. Now PCs can already run 4K resolutions, yet you need quite a high-end PC to do that. But over the next few years, before consoles can run 1080p at 60 FPS on every game, most PCs will be able to run 4K resolutions at pretty much playable frame rates. Reason number 4 of why you should ditch consoles and come over to the PC master race, as they call it, is shopping for games. Now, PC gaming is all about digital distribution. You won't find many physical PC games in game stores, but that's fine. Digital distribution provides choice, convenience, and low prices. The de facto PC gaming storefront is Valve's Steam. Steam offers a regular sales with extremely low prices. That $60 console game may be $10 on Steam in less than a year. Games that were $60 just a few years ago can often be had for $5 or even less if you buy them in bundles. Steam offers a store, gaming library, automatic updates for your games, easy installation of mods, and social features. Steam isn't the only store in town though. EA games like Titanfall and Battlefield are sold on EA's Origin platform. GOG sells old games tweaked to run on modern systems on its own store. Blizzard sells its blockbuster hits like World of Warcraft, Diablo 3 and StarCraft 2 on Battle.net. You'll probably have more than one digital distribution platform installed on your PC. I currently actually have Origin and Steam on mine, and I also use a bunch of other websites to get my games as well. These aren't even the only shopping locations. You can actually buy digital games from stores like Amazon and Greenman Gaming. Some of these games will give you codes you can redeem on Steam or Origin, while some must be downloaded directly from that store. Sites like Humble Bundle regularly offer bundles of cheap games. PC game distribution is messier with multiple stores, but it's also cheaper. It's not that hard to use. Buy a game on a store like Steam and it will be tied to your Steam account. You can easily download and install it with just a few clicks. Steam will automatically keep the game up to date, and for modern games will probably even synchronize your save games across your computers. Reason number 5 is price. The price of PC games goes hand in hand with the way they're distributed. The focus on digital distribution along with a larger back catalogue of old games and competition pushes prices down. So PC games are generally much cheaper than on consoles, especially if you can wait for sales instead of buying games on release day. Multiplayer and social features are free too. You don't have to pay extra to play games online like you do on an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, with some MMOs being the only real exception. Reason number 6 is game availability and backwards compatibility. The PC has a larger library of games than any modern console. Whereas Xbox One and PlayStation 4 aren't backwards compatible, you can still play games that were released in the 90s on a modern gaming PC. These games are often very easy to get working. If they're re-released on Steam, they should be tweaked to function on a modern PC. GOG specializes in taking older games, tweaking them to run on current PCs and selling them cheap. Even if a game won't run on PC without some tweaking, you'll generally find guides on fan patches that will hold your hand and help you get them working. Sure, you may struggle with some old games, but it's actually possible to run them on a PC. You wouldn't even be able to try it on a console. This also means that your game library will continue existing as hardware advances. If you bought games for your Xbox 360 and loved them, you'll have to hold on to an Xbox 360 to play them. If you bought the same games on Steam, you can continue playing them on your new gaming PC. Even better, they'll perform faster and have better graphics than ever. For example, Morrowind was released for both the original Xbox and PC. Console gamers need an original Xbox to play it as it performed back then. PC gamers can play Morrowind on modern hardware with much faster load times and better graphics. They can install graphic overhauls that make the game look better than ever, and install other user created mods to change the way the game works. Morrowind on console is now basically dead, while it's still living a long life on PC. Now this brings me on to my next point, which is mods, and this is reason number 7. Mods, user created content that changed the way a game works. They've always been a big part of PC gaming. Want to play Minecraft and experiment with all the amazing user-created Minecraft mods? You'll need it on PC, not Xbox. Want to install mods for Skyrim that add entire new areas, quest lines and items, or even just change the way the game functions? You'll need Skyrim on the PC. Thanks to the way PCs work, you'll even find mods for many games that were never designed with them in mind. The PC allows for more user-created content and creativity, from mats and tweaks to total overhauls. Now, one game that I currently want to get mods is going to be Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. It's like a Skyrim type game with a different storyline, and I am addicted to that game at the minute, guys. I recommend going out and getting that. That's just a little tip out there right now. Get Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Even if you want a Lord of the Rings fan like me, I wasn't even that into Lord of the Rings. Haven't even watched the films, for crying out loud. Yeah, I love the game. The combat, climbing, everything, storyline. It's amazing, guys. Go ahead and pick that up. Just want to put that out there. Now, moving on to my last reason why you should ditch consoles and come and join us on the PC. Console exclusives and PC exclusives. More and more games are cross-platform, releasing for PC, Xbox One and PlayStation 4 at the same time. However, many games are still exclusive to some platforms. Just as a game might come out for one console and not another, a game might come out for console and not PC. Or a game might come out for PC and not console. Not all platforms have the same games. Now, if you're obsessed with Halo, a PC probably isn't for you. But maybe you'll find a replacement in Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike, or one of the many cross-platform FPS games like Titanfall, Call of Duty, or Battlefield. Maybe you'll pick up a PC-only game like Dota 2, League of Legends, the ever-popular World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2, or the best version of Minecraft there is. PCs don't get all console games, but PCs have their own great games that aren't available on consoles. Goat Simulator is a notable example of this. PC gaming also has a thriving indie scene, with more indie and experimental games being released on PC. Large consoles have historically been unfriendly to smaller game developers. Although the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are improving here, the PC is still the home of indie games. You can develop and release a game through the web without anyone's approval, and it's much easier to get on Steam than on Xbox. So guys, if you do want to go ahead and make your own game on PC, you can release it, people can download it, try it, give you hints on what to improve and all that kind of good stuff, and then you'll have your own game. You can start making money. It just opens a world of different opportunities. More doors can open, you can earn money, you can make new friends, you can learn new skills. Everyone has their own preferences. If you love Nintendo games and want to play nothing but Nintendo games, a PC probably isn't for you. But PC gaming is a more compelling option than ever, and Steam machines will hopefully bring PC gaming to the living room to provide a more open alternative to consoles. Now, do you game on a PC or a console? Leave a comment down below and let me know why you chose your preferred platform. I do actually recommend getting a PC. I love my PC, except for one or two problems I have with that at the minute, but that's all the fun of it. You get to build it, guys. That is my 9th reason, guys. You get to build it, you get to learn your own skills, you get to put all the parts together, you get a feeling of self-accomplishment. It feels like you've done something amazing, and you can tell, it sounds kind of cool when you tell your friends, oh yeah, I'm buying a gaming PC, guys, and they're like, ah, nice, I'm building it as well, oh cool, nice. But you know, it's PC gaming has grown a lot over the past few years, and in 2015 it is told and talked about that it's going to actually have more people on PC gaming than there is on all consoles combined. So PC gaming is actually going to be bigger than console gaming. So come and join us, guys. We're right over here. Join the dark side. Anyway, guys, comment down below. Do you game on a PC or a console? Let us know what you chose your preferred platform. My name is Luke, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Also, hit that like button and that subscribe button to stay up with the latest content. It does help me out. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, blacked out so I don't remember. It's a war and I won't surrender. Getting back on my schedule. Got your whole future ahead of you, but your past is making the present wrong. And it sucks cause you never intended to. And I talk about it's what we tend to do. I'm about to pass out, eating edibles.